guys, welcome back to another episode of Pillow Talk. This week we are discussing the 6th episode of Doctor Who called The Caretaker. In this episode of Doctor Who, the Doctor has to go undercover where he travels to Clara's school that she teaches at Coal Hill. It's actually the same school that Susan attended in An Unearthly Child. We actually see this school a lot throughout Doctor Who. But now Clara actually teaches at the school. So the Doctor has to go undercover as the caretaker. And he's not doing a very good job at staying undercover or hidden because he totally tells people he's also called the Doctor. And he's the Doctor. He's an alien. He doesn't really fit in with human life. And it's kind of hilarious to see him try to fit in with the humans, but he doesn't. The Doctor just doesn't rip out the violins. It was so sad when he mentioned River. It wasn't really a sad moment, but you know, River and the Doctor have a long history, and it just brought up so many memories to me. Also, in this episode, Danny is starting to notice the fact that Clara just always seems to be in a rush. As we see in the beginning of the episode, Clara is rushing back and forth. You know, there's a pretty much montage of her just kind of running in and out of their dates, and he's taking notice, so he knows something is up, and I don't think he knows exactly what. And in this episode, when he does find out that she's traveling with the Doctor, he doesn't seem so shocked, like, by time travel, as weird as it is. Like, I think he's kind of, like, taken back, maybe, and maybe doesn't know what to think, but I don't think, if I found out somebody was like time traveling, I would like freak out, right? Like I don't think he's done that. So he seems to be taken pretty well to the fact that the Doctor is an alien and that he even saw the TARDIS. We also meet Courtney Woods in this episode, and she is very intrigued by the Doctor's TARDIS. We first see that she comes in to get paper towels, and she finds the Doctor's TARDIS, and she's kind of intrigued by what the light is. And I was so scared when the Doctor left the door open in the TARDIS when he was talking to Courtney Woods. I totally thought like he was gonna leave with her and that the alien would get in the TARDIS. Like that was like what I completely thought, but he ended up going back in the TARDIS, so everything was okay. Then the Doctor later brings her in the TARDIS, and I did notice in the preview for the next week's episode, I think that she was in the background. So I think she might travel with them, maybe for an episode, maybe for a longer time, who knows, but I think she might be on board. So in this episode, we're first introduced to the Skullbox Blitzer when the cop goes into, I guess, the abandoned building that's full of mannequins. Throwback to Rose episode. So in this episode, the Doctor mentions that the Skullbox Blitzer is attracted to the artrons that the TARDIS emits. We saw this in the episode The Doctor's Wife with Matt Smith, where they get trapped on the Pocket Universe. And it's saying too online that the Doctor feels kind of responsible for this attack, or for the Skullbox Blitzer being there, and it makes it kind of sad. I feel like it's not really the Doctor's fault why this happened, but it does make it kind of, I guess he feels guilty and responsible as to why this alien is in the school. And the fact that the whole episode, the Doctor just keeps calling Danny Pink the PE teacher, even though he's the math teacher, is quite hysterical. And it's so funny that the Doctor thinks that Adrian, who's the other teacher, is actually the love interest of Clara, and it's not. And he really does resemble Matt Smith, and at first I was kind of like, wow, he looks like Matt Smith. But it was totally planned because the Doctor took note of that and he kind of thought it resembled himself. So we do see that Clara isn't interested in the Doctor in a love way, at least not anymore, and I get the sense that the Doctor maybe has a small tad of jealousy in him, or he just kind of is crushing on Clara now, and it's kind of like a little schoolboy crush. And it's fitting because they're in a school. Obviously he said he was going to be happy that she was going to be dating that teacher that he thought looked like him. But I think for the most part I've been sensing that the Doctor kind of does have a small crush on Clara. Can I also mention the fact that the giant chessboard in this episode was so cool? I wish I had a giant chessboard. I really kind of want to build one now. I think that would be pretty awesome. We haven't seen the Doctor's screwdriver get ruined yet, like how Matt Smith got when he got his screwdriver. It was because David Tennant's But is it bothering you guys too that he doesn't have his own toilet? So Danny comes in and helps saves the day with his Globox blitzer. But he's also really nasty to the doctor, and I couldn't help but like go from really liking him to not liking him that much because of that. I don't know, I just kind of feel like Danny Pink has like a cocky attitude now, and I think it's because I'm being defensive of the doctor. Like, I don't want anybody to talk bad about him, so I don't know what it is. Like, I can see where Danny Pink is coming from because he's trying to protect Clara, but he doesn't know the doctor like how Clara knows the doctor and like how we know the doctor really is. I guess now he's not the same as he was before, but we still know that in his core he is still the same doctor that he's always been. And the fact that he is telling Clara that like he kind of doesn't trust the doctor, or that she shouldn't really trust the doctor, and I wonder if that's gonna alter her perception of him, and I'm really hoping it's not. I think that she does know who the doctor is deep inside, but I'm just wondering if that's why she's gonna leave the season. And oh my god, the doctor finally scans for alien tech in this episode. Wasn't that crazy? I bet you that Rose really would have liked that. Also, the Promised Land is shown in this episode again, and I wonder what they were looking out outside of the window at the end of the episode, where Missy comes out and she walks away, and then both of the men look out of the window. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel, and thank you for watching if you are new to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think the two men in the Promised Land were looking at when they were looking outside of the window. And do you think that Danny Pink is going to change Clara's perception of the doctor, causing her to leave the series? Or do you think that she's going to leave for another reason? Thank you so much for watching, and give a hug, Ladybug. Alright, bye guys. I don't know whatever a creepy caretaker would sound like. Take my straw!